Eating walnuts after 60? Avoid these 5 dangerous mistakes. If you're over 60, you've probably heard that walnuts are a superfood for brain and heart health. And it's true. They're packed with omega-3s, antioxidants, and fiber. But what if I told you that the way you're eating them could be doing more harm than good? Especially for seniors, a few simple mistakes can turn this healthy snack into a risky one. Today, we're diving into the 5 dangerous mistakes you must avoid when eating walnuts after 60. Stick around to the end, because mistake number 5 is the one most people never see coming. But before we start, if you're new here and you care about staying strong and independent, please like this video, hit subscribe, and tap the bell. Your support helps us create more vital health tips for you. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1, the portion size pitfall. Walnuts are healthy, but they're also dense in calories and fats. One of the most common mistakes seniors make is eating too many at once, thinking more is better. But here's the problem. Just one handful, about 30 grams or a quarter cup, already gives you around 190 calories and 18 grams of fat. While this fat is mostly good fat, omega-3s, and monounsaturated fats, eating too much can still lead to weight gain, especially if your metabolism has slowed down with age. Why does this matter? After 60, your body burns fewer calories and processes fats differently. Excess calories, even from healthy sources, can build up as belly fat, which raises the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. The solution? Stick to the right portion, about 7 to 9 walnut halves a day. That's enough to give you all the benefits. Improved brain function, joint lubrication, and better sleep without unwanted weight gain or digestive stress. You can also chop them and sprinkle over yogurt, oatmeal, or salads to make your portion feel larger and more satisfying. Tip: always measure your serving instead of snacking straight from the jar. It's easy to overdo it. Mistake number 2, the choking hazard. This one surprises many seniors, but it's very real. Walnuts have an irregular, hard, and uneven shape. As we age, our chewing ability and saliva production decrease, and our swallowing reflex can become slower. That means large or dry pieces of walnuts can easily get stuck in the throat or airways, creating a choking hazard. This risk increases if you have dentures, dry mouth, or difficulty swallowing, known as dysphagia. The solution? Always chew walnuts thoroughly and avoid eating them too quickly. If you have dentures or dental issues, choose crushed or finely chopped walnuts. Or even better, blend them into a smoothie or mix walnut butter into oatmeal or yogurt. You'll still get all the nutrition with zero choking risk. And here's a smart trick. Soak your walnuts overnight. Soaked walnuts become softer, easier to chew, and more digestible. Plus, soaking helps remove tannins that can interfere with nutrient absorption. So remember, soak, chew well, and go slow. Your throat and stomach will thank you. Mistake number 3, the medication interference. Now here's a big one, and one that many seniors don't hear about from doctors or dietitians. Walnuts are high in fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants, which is great. But they can interfere with how certain medications are absorbed, especially thyroid, diabetes, and blood pressure drugs. For example, thyroid medications like levothyroxine can bind with the fiber in walnuts, reducing how much of the drug your body absorbs. Diabetes medications may act differently if your fat intake suddenly increases, which can alter blood sugar response. And if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, the omega-3 fats in walnuts can slightly increase bleeding risk when eaten in large amounts. The solution? Don't eat walnuts within 1 hour before or after taking your medication. Give your body enough time to absorb your medicine first. If you're on multiple medications, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about the best way to include walnuts safely. Most will say walnuts are fine, as long as you separate them from medication times. And always remember, balance, not excess. A handful a day is powerful, but a bowlful can be too much for your system to handle when combined with medications. Mistake number 4, ignoring your digestive system. As wonderful as walnuts are, they can be tough on the stomach, especially for people over 60 with sensitive digestion. Why? Walnuts contain phytates and tannins, natural compounds that can be hard to break down. They also have a high fat content, which some seniors' digestive systems may not handle well, especially if you have gallbladder issues, irritable bowel syndrome, or acid reflux. If you've ever noticed bloating, gas, or stomach discomfort after eating walnuts, you're not alone. Many seniors assume they're just getting older, but it's really about how the nuts are prepared and eaten. The solution? Soak walnuts for 6 to 8 hours or overnight before eating. This simple step reduces tannins and phytic acid, makes them softer and easier to chew, helps your body absorb more minerals like zinc and magnesium. Also, start small, maybe just 2 to 3 halves a day, and slowly increase your intake as your digestive system adjusts. And if you have a weak stomach, pair walnuts with easily digestible foods like bananas, yogurt, or oatmeal. This cushions the fat and fiber, preventing discomfort. Finally, drink enough water. Healthy fats need hydration to move smoothly through your system. So don't ignore your digestive signals. Your gut is talking. Listen to it. Mistake number 5. Choosing the wrong kind. Not all walnuts are created equal. Many store-bought walnuts are roasted in oil and salted, or even coated with sugar and flavorings. These versions lose much of their natural omega-3 benefits, and the added oils can turn rancid, damaging the delicate fats that make walnuts so healthy in the first place. Even raw walnuts can go bad if stored improperly. Over time, the oils inside oxidize and create a bitter taste, a sign that the healthy fats have turned harmful. The solution? Always choose raw, unsalted, and fresh walnuts, preferably stored in an airtight container in the refrigerator. This keeps their oils fresh and prevents oxidation. If you enjoy roasted walnuts, roast them yourself at low heat, around 160 degrees Celsius, 325 degrees Fahrenheit, for 8 to 10 minutes. No oil, no salt. This keeps their nutrients intact while giving them that warm, toasty flavor. And if you buy in bulk, store extras in the freezer. Walnuts can stay fresh for up to a year when frozen. Bonus tip: look for organic walnuts when possible. They're less likely to be sprayed with chemicals and often taste sweeter and fresher. So next time you shop, skip the fancy flavored versions and stick with pure, natural walnuts. Your brain, heart, and liver will thank you. Now that you know what not to do, here's how to get the maximum benefit. Eat 7 to 9 halves daily, around a quarter cup. Choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted walnuts. Soak overnight for easier digestion. Store in the fridge or freezer to keep oils fresh. Separate from medications by at least 1 hour. Chew thoroughly or grind/blend if you have dental issues. Done right, this simple habit can sharpen memory and focus, reduce joint pain and inflammation, lower bad cholesterol, improve heart rhythm, support restful sleep and mood balance. All from something as small as a walnut. So, are walnuts good for you after 60? Absolutely, when eaten the right way. They're one of nature's best anti-aging foods, protecting your brain, heart, and bones. But as you've learned, small mistakes like eating too many, choosing poor quality, or mixing them with medications can turn a good habit into a risky one. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more senior health and nutrition tips, and share it with a friend or family member over 60 who loves nuts. And tell me in the comments, how do you like your walnuts? Raw, soaked, or roasted? Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.